we've just left Red Lodge, and yesterday we left our friends from Arkansas. Today we're heading to West Yellowstone. But, yesterday we did Beartooth Pass, so goodbye to our friends. And what are we doing today, Michelle?
We're doing it all over again.
We're doing Beartooth again. So,
yep.
Yeah. So there's been extensive roadworks and bridgeworks along here. There was record snow this last season, and it's washed out heaps and heaps of bridges. Not on the Beartooth Pass though, it's just on the side roads to access. But
and even in town we saw one beautiful house just destroyed by floods, condemned, and other houses that, you know, weren't so bad that were being fixed up again. So, yeah, pretty sad.
Yeah. So today we're heading to the town of West Yellowstone. To do that, we've got to ride Beartooth Pass, and then the Beartooth Highway through Cook City in Montana, and then we hit the north entrance of Yellowstone National Park and ride through there for a distance. Very possible to do some sightseeing while we're there. But we're just about to hit the road, so I'm going to turn this off because I'm on handheld today, and we'll see you at the top. There's the road down there, beautiful switchbacks, even over there. But, yeah, beautiful.
Cook City is the gateway to the northeast entrance of Yellowstone National Park. Surrounded by national forests, wilderness and Yellowstone National Park, the area is an outdoor recreationist's dream. The town has a permanent population of 80 and sits at an altitude in excess of 7,500 feet. The town's chief industry is tourism, which during the winter includes skiing and snowmobiling. Cook City has a subarctic climate with only 2 months averaging above 50 Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius. Summers consist of mild to warm days with crisp, cool mornings, and winters are long and very cold, with many nights falling below 0 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 18 degrees Celsius. Snowfall is abundant, with most of it falling between the months of October to May, though snow does occasionally fall in the months of June and September. Cook City is listed as the snowiest community in Montana, with an average winter total of 78 inches per 2 acres.
started our journey through Yellowstone at the northeast entrance after leaving Cook City, and today we intend to visit Mammoth Hot Springs and Yellowstone Falls. Yellowstone National Park is a park located in the northwest corner of Wyoming and extending into Montana and Idaho. It was established by the US Congress by President Ulysses S. Grant on March 1st, 1872. Yellowstone was the first national park in the US and is widely held to be the first national park in the world. The park is known for its wildlife and its many geothermal features, especially the Old Faithful Geyser, one of its most popular.
Yellowstone National Park spans an area of 3,468 square miles or 8,983 square kilometres, comprising lakes, canyons, rivers and mountain ranges. Yellowstone Lake is one of the largest high elevation lakes in North America and is centred over the Yellowstone caldera, the largest supervolcano on the continent. The caldera is considered a dormant volcano. However, it has erupted with tremendous force several times in the last 2 million years. Well over half of the world's geysers are in Yellowstone, fueled by this ongoing volcanism. Lava flows and rocks from volcanic eruptions cover most of the land of Yellowstone. The caldera measures 43 by 28 miles, and post-caldera lava spill out at a significant distance beyond the caldera proper. Hundreds of species of mammals, birds, fish, reptiles and amphibians reside in Yellowstone, including several that are either endangered or threatened. The vast forests and grasslands also include unique species of plants. Grizzly bears, cougars, wolves and free-ranging herds of bison and elk live in this park. The Yellowstone Park bison herd is the oldest and largest public bison herd in the United States.
We're currently at Mammoth Hot Springs in Yellowstone. So what you see before you is some dead trees up there and all here, all dead trees. So they were burned alive by this spring just up here. So all that white stuff is a spring that's come out of the ground. So that's Jupiter Spring. What you can see here is the spring above, which is now defunct.
you can see where it's all dripped down. So that's actually all travertine dripping down there. Last time we were here, we went up this walkway, but it's barricaded off for some reason. And there were some beautiful hot springs up that way, so it's a shame we can't get there. So you can see over there that there's water dripping down, so way up there is the terraces. I don't know how them people got up there, but anyway, it's barricaded. Okay.
For hot springs or geysers to occur, there must be heat, water, and a plumbing system. A magma chamber provides the heat, which radiates into surrounding rock. Water from rain and snow works its way underground through fractures in the rock. As the water reaches hot rock, it begins to rise back to the surface, passing through rhyolite, which is former volcanic ash or lava rich in silica. The hot water dissolves the silica and carries it upward to line rock crevices. This forms a constriction that holds in the mounting pressure, creating a geyser's plumbing system. As superheated water nears the surface, its pressure drops and the water flashes into steam as a geyser.
Mammoth Hot Springs is a large complex of hot springs on a hill adjacent to Fort Yellowstone. It was created over thousands of years as hot water from the spring cooled and deposited calcium carbonate. Because of the huge amount of geothermal vents, travertine flourishes. Although these springs lie outside the supervolcano boundary, their energy has been attributed to the same magmatic system that fuels other Yellowstone geothermal areas.
The hot water that feeds Mammoth comes from Norris Geyser Basin after travelling underground via a fault line that runs through limestone and roughly parallel to the Norris to Mammoth Road. The limestone from rock formations along the fault is the source of the calcium carbonate. Shallow circulation along the corridor allows Norris's superheated water to slightly cool before surfacing at Mammoth. Generally at about 170 degrees Fahrenheit or 80 degrees Celsius. Algae living in the warm pools have tinted the travertine in beautiful shades of brown, orange, red and green. Yellowstone Falls consist of two major waterfalls on the Yellowstone River. As the Yellowstone River flows north from Yellowstone Lake, it leaves the Hayden Valley and plunges first over upper falls of the Yellowstone River and then a quarter of a mile downstream over lower falls of the Yellowstone River, at which point it then enters the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone, which is up to 1,000 feet deep.
The upper falls of the Yellowstone River, 109 feet or 33 metres high. The brink of the upper falls marks the junction between a hard rhyolite lava flow and weaker glassy lava that has been more heavily eroded. Although the upper falls of the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone is significantly smaller than their lower counterpart, they're just as breathtaking. Standing on the platform at the brink of the upper falls, this cascade of surging water will look every bit as powerful as it is.
Morning everyone, currently at the lower Yellowstone Falls in the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. It's about 8,000 feet.
Cascading from the 590,000-year-old canyon rhyolite lava flow, lower falls of the Yellowstone River is the largest volume waterfall in the Rocky Mountains of the United States. These falls are 308 feet, 94 meters.
is a headwater tributary of the Missouri River, approximately 183 miles or 295 kilometres long in Wyoming and Montana. Its confluence with the Jefferson and Gallatin rivers near Three Falls, Montana, forms the Missouri River. The Madison rises in Teton County in northwestern Wyoming at the confluence of the Firehole and Gibbon rivers, a location in Yellowstone called Madison Junction. It first flows west, then north through the mountains of southwestern Montana. The Madison's a Class 1 river as far as rafting is concerned. The Madison River is widely regarded as one of the finest trout fisheries in the world. It's classified as a blue ribbon fishery in Montana, where fly fishermen target brown trout, rainbow trout, cutthroat trout and mountain whitefish. Grizzly bears and wolves reintroduced to Yellowstone National Park roam the river valley. West Yellowstone. We've been here a few times before, the last being in 2014 with good friends from Australia, Glenn and Gay, Sav and Jody and Butch, and also friends from New Jersey, Linda and Pete. This time we're staying a little longer so we can explore the town thoroughly, with our priority being the Bear and Wolf Discovery Centre, a wildlife exhibit we've always wanted to see.
The bears here have very healthy and well cared for. Each bear here has its own distinct story, but they all have something in common. All the bears here came to live at the Bear and Wolf Discovery Centre after learning to find food in recreational or residential areas and becoming dangerously comfortable around people. When bears learn to associate human presence or activity with a chance to find food, this often leads to property damage or the risk of injury to people. Wildlife managers are required to intervene in these cases, and the most common outcome will be the death of the bear. The bears that live here have a chance to live out their life safely under the care of the keepers.
The bears have a large outdoor habitat that includes many natural features that give them a comfortable and stimulating environment to roam in. The animal care staff rotates a combination of bears into the habitat throughout the day. These keepers also hide food in the habitat, stock the pond with live trout, and rearrange features regularly. These enrichment activities keep the bears healthy, both mentally and physically, by stimulating the behaviours the bears would display in the wild. The west entrance to Yellowstone National Park is only a mile away from West Yellowstone, which provides easy access for sightseeing. The permanent population is around 1,500, with the town sitting at an elevation over 6,600 feet. If you're an outdoor adventurer craving an unhurried pace, you'll find it in West Yellowstone. West Yellowstone boasts 4 seasons of outdoor adventure and irresistible natural beauty. Winter's the defining season here, where 400 plus average annual centimetres or 16 inches of snowfall every year brings on any snow sport you can imagine, including snowmobiling, skiing, sledding and ice fishing. Wildflowers, waterfalls and newborn wildlife emerge in spring, and idyllic summers are made for fishing, camping, biking, hiking and night sky viewing. Fall or autumn means fewer crowds, stunning foliage and chances to view active wildlife. West Yellowstone was founded in June 1908 when the Oregon Short Line Railroad was completed. The town's name changed several times until West Yellowstone was settled upon in 1920. Train service to West Yellowstone unfortunately ended in 1960. At almost 7,000 feet above sea level and almost exactly halfway between the equator and the North Pole, West Yellowstone experiences a subarctic climate with cold, sometimes bitterly cold, winters and brief but generally warm summers. West Yellowstone is snow-covered from the beginning of November until the beginning of May. At the peak of the snowpack, which typically occurs in early March, there are 3.5 to 4 feet of snow on the ground. West Yellowstone holds the all-time lowest recorded temperature for any residential community in the lower 48 of the United States at minus 66 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 54 degrees Celsius.
We spent the afternoon exploring the town, gift shopping, sock shopping, and then we headed off to the Bullwinkle Sports Bar. Some alcohol beverages which we hope could have been delivered by the model train that zooms around the ceiling. We had a great meal at their restaurant and headed to their merchandise store for a few t-shirts. Gifts in hand, full bellies, we had a brisk walk back to the hotel in a nice crisp night time. Join us on our next episode as we continue on our Yellowstone adventure.